Hello guys, it's your boy, Icy Boy Gaming here, back with another video. And today I decided to do commentary on my experience at the Caffeine and Octane in the Perimeter Mall in Atlanta. So yeah, you see, we always start muscle cars first. We always start like the classic muscle cars first. Usually the same thing, but what I've seen that's new is this Volkswagen Gia. I really like it, and I think it's nice, And then over here, I believe this is I forgot which car that is. Over there's a DeLorean, but I believe, yeah, I know it is a Triumph, but I forgot which car it is. I believe it might be MG. Not really sure. All in all, real nice cars. Very detailed and clean. That's one thing I can say about them. But like the Volkswagen Gia, like I didn't expect to see that. But that Beetle right there, that Beetle is pretty loud. And like I hear like turbo noises coming from the back and all that. It was pretty cool. Yep, the DeLorean. I finally got a clear view because like most people was in the way. Over there you see a Medea car. Got this old Ford truck. Looks pretty crazy. And then over here is a Corvette. But that Volkswagen Beetle is loud. Over here we got a bunch of Beetles. And a Volkswagen Gia that snuck into the group and kind of broke up the lineup of all the Beetles, which I think was hilarious. And then even longer than the Beetle train will have to be this train of MGs. Like it was just a whole lineup of them, and it was a lot of them all lined up. Don't worry, because there's still more. About to feel like DJ Khaled. All I'm gonna say is another one. Like, there's so many of them. I was like, wow. It's the longest chain of the same car company that I've ever seen at a car show. And you can see that one's side mounted. Pretty cool. That one's real nice, I would say. Pretty cool. So is that one. Then this one, like at first it would look like a racer from the 1930s, but it's actually from 1954, which is surprising. It kind of surprised me. I thought it was like, oh yeah, 1930s racer. It turns out it's from 1954. Then we got some others that look similar and all that. This one right here in the gray is pretty clean and nice. Then we got this guy that decides to have like a toy version of a car and paint it in the same color, which I think is pretty cool for a show car. Got a Ferrari right here. When I saw the Ferrari, I was like, yo, I had to get this. 2020, brand new. Then we got a streamline car. These guys are always here in this exact same spot. Then we got a couple of those Acuras, a Honda. Pretty cool. Bunch of people in the way, but don't worry. We got a Honda Civic. I was hoping he didn't rev because he saw a camera. But yeah. A Lotus Esprit. My name is Bond. James Bond. A Lexus. This Lexus was real nice. But I think it was a modified and more just to show off a new car. Then we got a couple Mustangs. Right there is Cobra. And then over there is the I forgot what car. I think it's a Morgan. Yeah, the Morgan 3-wheeler from Forza. It's funny because I was just playing that car yesterday. Right there's a Ferrari 458. Then you got two Ford trucks over here. Mind you, there was a guy, he had a banjo and he was playing his banjo in the back of his truck. It was pretty cool. It might be later up in the video. And then we got like some custom track car and all. Real nice. A Jaguar. Definitely not copied off of Aston Martin there. But yeah. Then you have this clean, and it's always here, this nice and clean BMW. Like, this is just nice. Like, it's just lowered all the way down to the ground. I'm pretty sure it's on air suspension. I kind of hope it's on air suspension. I mean, if it still looks clean like that, I'm pretty sure it is on air suspension. Then we got this. This is like one of the supercars and sports cars that you don't really see, but I kind of like it. Like, if I ever had that option to get a supercar, I'll probably get that one. Then you had this Audi. It was pretty nice and all. And then after that, we have two Aston Martins. The V12s sound so good. This one guy was like doing a leave in this V12, and it just like it crackled and popped. It was just awesome, real awesome. Caffeine and Octane truck. I believe the sign on the badge says 775 horsepower for that truck that you just saw. Then you got a Dodge Charger. By the way, this is all phone recorded, unlike my last videos. Then we got this. This reminds me of a build I did on Need for Speed Heat with a muscle car, but it's not the same one. That one's a Camaro, and the one I did on Need for Speed Heat is a Dodge. Then these guys are also always here, and they always have this custom Toyota van. And then you got a Thunderbird. Yeah, I've always heard a Thunderbird like through like video recordings and all that, but I've never really seen one in person. You got a Dodge Charger, and I'm not Dominic Toretto, so no talking about family. But yeah. So over here you got a couple of Mopar boys, you know. There's a bunch of Mopar boys. Right here we got a Ford Model T Classic. The guy right there was saying that you had to be like 5'6" to fit in there because like the room was really short. I can agree with him definitely, because there was really no room whatsoever inside there. Like, I'm pretty sure it was crammed back in the day. Just ding. And we're like, hey, you sitting comfortable? No. Sure, me neither, bruh. And so yeah, like you get like the engines look really modern for the classic cars, which is crazy. Like even to this day, engine still looks more modern than the actual car it was made off of. Then we have this low truck. Go over here. We have an Audi R8, which is the newer model. I rarely see these. I usually see them like passing by on the highway. Got a pickup truck. Got a cool, looks like a custom made race car Mercedes and all that, which I think is pretty nice. You got a Chevy truck. Then this reminds me of a vehicle from GTA, but it's a Dodge and all. I thought it was a Cadillac, but it's actually a Dodge. Once you look in the front, you'll see the Dodge badge and all. It's because the cars in the past look super similar. Then you got a Lotus Toyota Camry engine, a tuned Toyota Camry engine, which by the way still sounds good. So that means you could tune a Toyota Camry and it will sound like a Lotus. Don't quote me on that one. But yeah, got another Lotus Esprit. This was a custom build. It was pretty okay, but I liked it. There's a bunch of like resto mod type builds and all that. And like type of like, you know, like those builds where like the paint looks like it's chipping away, but the car's like stands there real clean. There was a bunch of those as well. Then we got a couple other cars that I might not really remember the name of really well. Then that right there was a car with the hood popped up. But they got two McLarens now, 720S. Ooh-wee. This is like my third or second time seeing one in person. Really, I've only seen them at this car show, and so I think it's a good thing and all. Ooh, I almost yawned. But we have I believe it's Aston Martin V12. There was a bunch of V12 Aston Martins. I'm gonna just say that right now and get that out the way. A bunch of V12 Aston Martins. Then we got some Dodges, a Lamborghini Huracan. Nobody was really looking at the Lamborghinis like that, besides maybe that one. I didn't get that much. I only really went through the fresh part of the car event and all. So I really didn't get the main supercar lot, which kind of sucks. But yeah. Got a Porsche 911 GT3. I don't see that. I don't really know what that car is. Over here we got two Aston Martins looking pretty nice. And now here's the confusing part. That right there is a Bentley. Yep, that right there is a Bentley. But if you come, okay, wait for it. But if you come over here, that's a Rolls Royce. That's a Rolls Royce, and the one next to it's a Bentley. And they look exactly the same. You cannot tell the difference whatsoever, and you can't really tell me that there's no difference besides the sign. Yeah. And then over here, now, if you've ever played PGR3, which I'm young, but I've had an Xbox 360 for a while, so I've played Project Gotham Racing, and I know that's the only reason I know about the brand Noble, and from Hot Wheels, I believe so. So when I saw this, I was surprised. I was actually that was one of my favorite cars there, because like you don't really see that too often, because it's like I'm pretty sure they're bankrupt. I think maybe. And got more muscle cars, you know. There was a bunch of muscle cars. BMW i8, not really a supercar, not really a sports car, just sitting there in between. You got a Ford Raptor, a lowered Chevy, two yellow Zions, which I believe one might be a Toyota, but they're all in the brand Toyota, Subaru, and Scion. Then over here we got this Cadillac, and then let's start with this new So hold up, wait a second. If you want to rewind, that was a black GTR. The next one was a and don't quote me on this, but I think this Corvette, and I have a slight it's a red drag Corvette. And now if you watch YouTube, you know who has a red drag Corvette. Cletus McFarlane, Ruby. And so I'm not really sure if this is his drag Corvette, but it would be pretty cool if that was. You got an England moped. Yep, an England wrapped moped, which seems pretty cool. You got this. It's an Infinity. I don't know which model, but it actually looks real nice. We got a bunch. Now, there was a bunch of Corvettes, and now some of them, I actually remember some of the owners that drove them before. Some of them just want to be there for attention, to be honest. But yeah. What else? You got a Ford pickup oh my god, I almost said Dodge. That would have sucked. But yeah, then we got, oh my god, it's a Beaver. You know, that should be the abbreviation for BMW. Beaver's Most Wanted. Beaver's Most Wanted. Yep, Beaver's Most Wanted. I'm sorry, that's what their name should be now. Beaver's Most Wanted. They should have kept the grills like the other ones, but no, they had to go bigger, and it kind of sucks. And so we got two Lotuses, Exige, I believe so, another V12 Aston Martin, and it looks like some type of don't quote me on this, but like maybe a 1970s bike. Over here we got some more older cars, look like they're from the 70s as well. I believe this might be where the guy was playing the banjo in his truck or so. But yeah, you got a Jaguar, and it actually looks real cool. Like it just like says luxury of the past, not the modern, but luxury of the past, which is pretty cool. Over here we have this, and I believe this is a Rapide or a Vanquish. I'm not really sure. And then we got this Aston Martin. There was a bunch of V12 Aston Martins. Then we got a Mini Cooper, older Mini Cooper, another Mini Cooper. Wait for it. Hold up. Gotta get through the people. Another Mini Cooper. Wait for it. Another Mini Cooper. Hold up. Wait. Hold up. Wait again. Another Mini Cooper. And another Mini Cooper. And another one. And there was so many more after that, so I just got to the whatchamacallit. So yeah. Over here we have like a bunch of other type of cars. You got this clean built Mustang. Now this I didn't really recognize because I was looking at something else. But like, ooh, now that I see it on camera, it looks clean. And everything that you guys are seeing on camera looks exactly like how it does in real life. Maybe the color might be a little bit off, but it's not really big of a difference that I would say. And all. Over here we have the Ford Crown Victoria. I remember first hearing it. I remember first hearing it and seeing it in Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2011, I believe so. It was real awesome. Now we have a couple, like we got an Impala, yeah, and a couple, a couple Corvettes. Oh my god, I almost forgot the name. But yeah, it was a bunch of Corvettes, a bunch. And then we got a bunch of Audis. There was like a handful, I'll probably say like 10 Audis of this like variety. 10 Audis of this version variety. But yeah, we got some older Audis, you know, maybe some sleepers. This guy somehow got his Altima in the car show. And I was like, that probably is a sleeper. He never popped the hood though, so we never know. Is that a Supra? Yep, that's a Supra. Got a 370Z. His car was loud, real loud. Well, it wasn't that loud, but like, it just felt loud. Then we have Bladed Angel. There goes himself. But let's get to the cars first. You got all the Weave cars, and then you got the Weave Vet. The Weave Vet. Yep, you heard me. A Weave Vet. And now this build is fire. I just like it all around and all. Like the colors and everything. And he has some Ferrari headers, so his car kind of sounds like a Ferrari. Like if I ever get a muscle car, that's probably something that I would do. Like make it sound high pitched and not low pitched, which is pretty funny. And I think it's very cool. Then we have the Miata. Where's the Miata, guys? It's right there. And so we got another Miata right behind it. Then we have a Maserati. We got another Ferrari. Hopefully they don't break down. Yes, that was a joke. Got another Maserati down there. There was actually a Murcielago. I tried to get it on camera, but I couldn't because there was too many people in the way at the time. We got some Porsches. And when I mean Porsches, they basically, okay, I'm gonna just call this Porsche Takeover. Yeah, it looks like it says it's from Porsche Atlanta, which is a place I do want to go to. But this part, I'm gonna just call it Porsche Takeover because there's always so many Porsches right here. Like, it's just like the dedicated spot for Porsche. It's called Porsche Corner. That's what I'm gonna call it, Porsche Corner, because it's made for the Porsches. If you don't like it, then get out. Porsche Corner. But yeah. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it. Like and subscribe. IC Boy Gaming out.